Hey, hello everybody. So it is Tuesday. I have to remind myself of these simple things every day because I guess the days really don't matter when you when you do the same task day to day. So I thought I would get on here. I was thinking about the topic of guilt today because I was reading in a book, which I have under my camera here, was being faulty on me, called Daring Greatly, and there's a section in there in which there's a comparison between guilt and shame. And I didn't even want to talk about the difference of that, but basically shame is when someone says, I am bad, and guilt is when someone says, I did something bad. So I guess that we're okay when we feel guilt as opposed to shame. So, but I know sometimes we feel really guilty when we seem to put ourselves first. I have a lot of people who say, well, I don't take care of myself because, hey there, Deb. Hey, Deb, can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? I have a little bit of noise in the background, and I just want to make sure that I'm not underneath that noise. A lot of people have problems saying, I'm going to take care of myself, or I'm going to do something for myself, because they feel like they're not then giving to others, or that it's selfish. And I heard something this last week that said, don't think of it as putting yourself first, think of it as putting yourself forward. And the visual that I sort of get from that is if you're helping hold someone up, right? And you want to help them, let's say, get over a fence, and they're going to step in your hands, right? Sorry, background noise. And they're going to step in your hands and you're going to push them over the fence. If you shrink and can't even be strong enough to hold them, you're going to fall down and you're not going to end up helping them. And I think that's what happens when we don't take care of ourselves. We lose physical strength, but we also lose mental and emotional strength to help back others up. So this, I just think this is a very interesting idea. It's okay. Hey, Kimberly, will you give me a thumbs up? Can you hear me okay? I have kids doing laundry in the background. Discussion last week, kids doing laundry. So what I was just talking about is sometimes we do have to put ourselves forward and to still maintain a level of physical, mental, and emotional strength to help others. We physically cannot hold someone else up if we are weak, but that also goes emotionally and mentally as well. We can't share. So here's the deal. So this is where my business comes into this of coaching, is that I didn't actually realize this was something I was doing. I began to get into some life coaching and helping people out and realized that a lot of us don't put ourselves first. We don't put ourselves forward. But I think, it's just not a matter of me helping someone, because once I help you get stronger, then you're going to help all the people in your circle get stronger. And I think it's really important to recognize that we can get more out of life without guilt by taking care of ourselves. And we can do that by giving. And the more we give, the more we get, right? I know, it's sort of a double-edged sword. You got to take care of yourself, but that's also so you can help others. But then the more you help others, the more you get. I don't know, sort of confusing. But so that was what I was thinking about today. You have to take care of yourself. That means, being the person you are, sharing your gifts and what you're strong at, and not doing what you're not good at just because you feel like you have to do it. So for me, I thought that was, I had to, since my husband works most of the time, and because of deployments or because of us moving, I'm having to stop a job and begin a job. And sometimes there were no jobs to begin again, especially when we were in Germany. I always felt like it was then my part to take care of what was at the house. But I wasn't good at that. And it was something that I very much disliked doing. I mean, I could do the basics, but I didn't want to spend all day keeping the house spick and span clean. I don't know. If someone knows that phrase, please let me know. But, you know, I could clean the house, but I didn't have to get it perfect. We always come back to this word of perfect. And what I'm really good at doing is talking to people and motivating people and helping them see that they can do more beyond what they think they can do, that they're stronger than they think they are, that they can carve out little moments of time for them. And that way of using my gifts and being more of who I'm supposed to be allows me to be guilt-free. Because what that gets to is when I take more and be the person I'm supposed to be, then I give more to others. I'm no longer the person that dislikes cleaning my house and is bitter or, you know, is unfulfilled because I'm at home doing what I think I was supposed to be. So I guess my encouragement is find out what you're passionate about. For me, that's coaching. I'm very passionate about helping people really break down little pieces of their life, finding the time to work out, finding ways to eat food that they enjoy but aren't like come in a bag that's processed 3 times over, and giving them confidence, helping them find confidence so that they can keep going. That's what I'm really good at. And I can do that joyfully because when you do what you're really good at, it gives back to everyone else. And so I just encourage you, like, what you are passionate about, you need to go pursue. I have some spots on my team, I'm just saying, for people who are passionate about helping others. Because like I said earlier, it doesn't just stop with me. Like, I can encourage you and you can get better, but you have to be reminded. But once you get into that mindset that then by being your true self you can help others, it's amazing. It's like a ripple effect. Did you see that ripple effect? It was like magic fingers. Anyways, so I wanted to share that with you today. So how to get more without feeling guilty, in a nutshell, because I'm not good at nutshells to begin with, is find out what you're good at. Find out what you really enjoy. Don't worry about how you're going to do it. Don't worry about whether you're going to be successful or someone's going to back you with it, because that doesn't matter. When you unleash your animal, ta-da! When you unleash that full potential of yourself, you now begin to give back 100-fold. So you'll convince those people, they'll see by your actions that what you're doing is truly worthy. So get more, don't feel guilty by being yourself. All right? Have a great day.